Happy Thursday, everybody. Here we go. We've got a smoke break tonight. We've got 2 years of pro debut. 2025 just came out a little while ago, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. But we've also got hiding back here a hobby box from 2024. Not a jumbo hobby. The jumbos in 2024 had only 3 autographs, but they had a lot of chrome. This hobby box has 1 extra autograph, has 4 autographs, but a little bit less chrome than some of the other ones. So that's the big difference. That's the big difference between those. In 2025, we've only got these. They call them hobby boxes, but they're more like the jumbos of years past. So that's what we got. Let's do this. Let's do the 2024 first. Let's just do it. Get it out of the way. We're gonna have a good one. We're looking for this guy right here, Walker Jenkins. Also, what's the guy? Dylan Cruz is in here. Josue DePaulo we were just talking about. So a lot of good names here in 2024. Let's do it. Let's start with that one. We'll kind of go sequentially, I guess. Let's get a little bit more smoke on here, though, first. Got to do that. All right, we got it cut open. There we go. Got it cut open at least. Let's get all smoke. Hey TJ, did you see that the Cam Schlittler Superfractor went for over $30,000? That's pretty wild. Open up. Get some smoke in there. Good mojo, good smoke. Let's do it. I do my best to get the biggest hits I can so I can pull the biggest hits. If I take big hits, hopefully we pull some big hits. Get that out of there. All right, here we go. One big fat stack. One big fat stack of packs there. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's pull some fire. Got my trash can here. All right, starting out with Luis Perales, Connor O'Halloran, Marcus Brown, Emmanuel Torrero, Cole Carrig, Jonah Cox, and for the Smokies, Moises Ballesteros, and a basic insert, Roman Anthony. See a lot of those inserts in 2024. Nothing special about those ones. Unless they got a number or some ink on them. But those Heroes of the Diamond, very common in 2024. Here we go. Got a chrome. There's Chris Newell. That's the guy I was just talking about. Great Lakes Loons. That's the team he got called up to pretty quick after the Quakes. Caden Wallace. Abimelech Ortiz. There's Roman Anthony. Brando Maea. Noble Meyer. Let's see. Do we have Drew Jones for the Rawhide? And a chrome for the Yankees, Cade Morris. These refractors do not have numbers on them. But it is a refractor. For anybody who's here that's new, don't forget we do have giveaways to do. We do our 420 giveaway where at some point, probably right before the last box, you guys take a vote. Do you want a 4, a 2, or a 0? And whichever one you choose, we'll open up what's in there. And there's going to be some surprises. So that's always fun. Looks like all base in this one. Taylor, Jones, Peguero, Hackenberg, Mitchell, Parada, Grayson Hitt, and Carlson Reed. Nothing but base in that pack. Yeah, I really love 24. I've still got, I think, 1 jumbo and 1 hobby of 2024. I like to save at least one box every year and then do something like this where I do a 2024 and 2025. So hopefully I can hold on to that box for another year and do 24, 25, 26. We'll see. Mahoney, Engel, Hawk, Shim, Barrera, Carlos De La Cruz, not Ellie. We've got a legend, Adam Jones for the Rainiers, Seattle, and Dylan Lesko for the Tin Caps. Just a base refractor. It wasn't jumbos, it was just all one. It seemed like they were jumbo boxes, but I think they just called them hobby boxes. So they called them hobby, but the reality is they were more like the jumbos. McCabe, Mazer, Valdez, Redfield, Beavers, Jones, Figueroa, and oh, I can feel the sticker on the back. We've got an auto. It is CJ Kafis for the Hillcats. I believe that's Cleveland. I have my list downstairs where I sort the cards and I totally forgot it. CJ Kafis out of 299. 89 of 299. CJ Kafis. If that is the Guardians, that's going to Frank. I believe it is the Hillcats. Not bad. Numbered auto right off the bat. All right. For the Colonels, Luke Keschall, Brock Vredenberg, Drew Thorpe, Max Clark. There's Joe Endry Vargas. Aiden Miller. There you go, Ski. A nice base Aiden Miller. Here's an insert. Mauro Shendrick Martinez for the Dodgers. He plays for the Quakes. He's a good guy. He's a pretty good player. He's a good hitter. I believe he's a third baseman. Mauro Shendrick Martinez. And Kevin Sim for the Diamondbacks is our chrome refractor. Diamondbacks. One-time fan. I think that's a couple refractors already for the Diamondbacks. All right. Calvin Harris for the Cannonballers. Gabriel Gonzalez. Quinn McDaniel. Chase DeLauder. Laverde. Gomez. Mac Horvath. And greetings from, oh no, this is Road to the Show, Roman Anthony. Boston is really, really good in pro debut the last 2 years. There we go. Got another refractor. Palette, Morris, Lesko, Riggio, Messick, Aiden Sanchez, Rainer Arias, and a refractor, Camden Minacci for the 66ers, which is the Angels in 2024. But in 2026, the Sixers will be for the Seattle Mariners. A lot of switch-ups over here on the West Coast for minor league teams. Jacob Gonzalez, Cade Horton, Wyatt Langford, Bernal, Holland, Sim, Minacci, and Sagasti. Shigastay. I think they did do refractors. I think they're numbered too. Oh, we got some color. That's good to see. Jace Borofen, Duno, Jorge, Rios, Pete, Farmelo, Caden Dana for the Angels. And here's some chrome. Blue chrome. No auto. Cade Morris for the Mets out of 150. 59 of 150. I know someone got the Mets. That's Ogre. Cade Morris, which reminds me, on my posts, I always say, if you have any questions, hit me up. I can answer any questions. A couple people messaged me and said, "Hey, can we switch out this team for another team?" By all means. For the most part, we can figure out a way to do that. Some teams, like if you're asking for, I don't know, like say the Tigers for like the Dodgers, it's going to be hard for me to lower the Dodgers price that much, but we can find something that's like comparable. Absolutely, I will do stuff like that. So always feel free to hit me up with a message, and the worst thing that can happen is I say I can't do that. So Homer Bush, Ledbetter, Thomas, Hurley, McLean, Jacob Wilson, Ricardo Cabrera. I think we got another auto here. Glader Figueroa. The Wood Ducks. I think that's Houston. Maybe not. It might be Tampa or can't remember. I wish I had my list, but I forgot it downstairs. Glider Figueroa for the Wood Ducks. Base auto. Do you have that one, Chris? Rome's 55 is trying to put together the entire base auto set from 24 and I believe 25 also pro debut. So if he doesn't have that one, you might have a purchaser or a trader. Could be the Rangers. That very well may be. I think you're right, actually, Ogre, because I was thinking that it was in Texas, but I think you're right. I think it is the Rangers, not the Astros. All right, we got a X-Fractor here. Garrett Forrester. We got Crawford, Rodden, Houck, Velasquez, Batoni, Cabrera for the Reds. Greetings from Arizona. And an X-Fractor, Judd Fabian. Not bad. Bay Sox. Should be Baltimore. Card number on Figueroa is PD 34. So 34. Seth Keener, Bowman, Torin, Floyd. There's Jackson Churio, Edgar Caro, Welbin Francisca, and Wyatt Langford, Heroes of the Diamond. Got it. Figueroa not needed. Well, we got plenty more base autos coming up. Well, hopefully not so many base autos. Hopefully we get some autos with numbers on them, but if we do find the base, we know who we come looking for. Kuehler, De Los Santos, Nivens, Santana, Emerson, Bonilla. For the Emeralds, Adrian Sugesti. I believe that is the Mariners, the Emeralds. And most likely an auto. It's not an auto. It's a blue foil Spencer Jones. Blue foil Spencer Jones for the Patriots. Which is the Yankees, I believe. 95 out of 150 on the blue foil. So, Yankees and Mets with the Blues so far. Yeah, very cool out of 150. New York teams representing the blue parallels. Looks like a base. Celestin, Ethan Salas for the Padres. There's Paul Skeens. Camilo Diaz, Castro, Rincones, Alderman, and Bloss. Bennett, Hickey, Burns, Keegan, McGarry, Schultz, Eric Chavez, Legends of MILB, and Jace Borofin is our next refractor. Oh yes, the home field advantage rainbow, as it were. Not bad. Only 5 away. That's pretty impressive, TJ. Pretty impressive. Not the easiest set to put together, I would imagine. Bolt, Sullivan, Gordon, Vargas, Janau, Campbell, Christian Campbell, Dylan Cruz. A couple nice base cards there. And do we have an auto? Do we have a parallel? We've got a auto parallel. Emmanuel Bonilla out of 25, an orange foil. Number 9 of 25 for the Blue Jays. 9 of 25. That's an easy one. That one's the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are money over karma. First timer, money over karma. Not a bad auto out of 25 on your first break. We've had a lot of new people lately, and they've been hitting a lot of good cards, including a Dalton Rushing out of 5 from Update just a few days ago. All right, 3 autos down, still looking for one more. Arias, Ceballos, Levinson, Williams, Davis, Wilkin. There's Houck for the Mets. Greetings from Florida. And Alfredo Duno for the Tortugas. I know that's Cincinnati. Got till Christmas. You got to get those cards in hand before you start buying Christmas presents. Roccaforte, there's Dalton Rushing, Coffee, Guanipa, Matt Shaw, Green, Jaworski, and Jackson Holiday, Road to the Show. If this were anything but pro debut, that would have a rookie logo on it. But not this time, Jackson Holiday. There's Jackson Ferris, Frias, Cueva, Waldrop, Head, Kendall George, Blade Tidwell, and our refractor, the Dragons, Carlos Jorge. I believe the Dragons are also Cincinnati Reds, if I remember. You gotta be creative. If you're not being creative, you're not doing it right. I don't do it at all. I have to pay someone to do it because it's just not, can't do it myself. I just noticed on this, E Bonilla E. What's that extra E for? If that's even an E, what does that, I don't know. Can't be a number. That's not a number. Anyways, Bonilla added a little something extra in there. Wiggins, Fisher, Eldridge, De Los Santos, Sanchez, Bashirs, Cunningham, and Fabian. All base pack. 3 packs to go in 2024. 1 auto still. Hopefully at least 1 more numbered on top of that. Nimala, Baez, George, Bradfield, Walcott, Louder. There's Jackson Holiday. We got a refractor for the Missions. Homer Bush. That's San Diego. Homer Bush. Just a fun name. I've seen Homer Bush play a few times too in Ranch Cucamonga and not impressed, to be honest. All right, we got Andrew Pinkney, Drew Gilbert, Beck, Hao Yu Lee, Cole Young, Amarian Boyd, Nazan Zanatello, and we got something upside down. It is our last auto. It is Dalton Rushing. There we go for the Dodgers. It's a base, and I know Chris already has this one because I sent him one. I had 2, and I sent him one. I think I did. There you go. Dalton Rushing. Not DePaula, unfortunately, but we did get a Dodger for you, Meg. Let's get that Zanatello out of the way. All right, last pack of 24. Let's see one more color. One more. Melton for the hooks. Johnson, Toman, Anderson, Barco, Lara. Doesn't look like color. Looks like we got one more refractor. Blake Mitchell for the Royals. And for the River Dogs, Colton Ledbetter. So, as far as 2024 goes, respectable. I think 2024, that was about average. The 25 is nice. The Bonilla is nice. But I think that's about how it went. 2 color autos, 2 base autos. That was about average for 2024, I'd say. I think 2025 is doing a little bit better. I'd say we got about 3 colors and 1 base. But it goes back and forth. So this is about average for pro debut on the whole. Oh, DePaula is in 2025 still. And Vargas. Joe Entry Vargas. But the big one in 2025 is the Korean guy. Connor Griffin. Could be. The big one in 24, though, was Skeens. Didn't get much as far as Skeens goes. Yeah, geez, I can't remember. It is possible. Of course, it's possible. We can try and make it Colson Montgomery time. Wish it into existence. You just got to manifest it. Manifest the good vibes. That's what I'm doing here. Try to get this smoke on here. Give good vibes to the cards. Big hits for big hits. Yeah, Jonah Tong is a big name in 25 too. White Sox, huge checklist, absolutely. Gold out of 50. I remember that. That was right on release day too when you pulled that, wasn't it? That gold Skeens. You're probably taking credit that's not even your credit, Chris. That was probably your daughter who pulled that. Joint didn't go out, so I just took another hit. Try to put it out gently. Don't want to do too much. Speaking of your daughter, I got it here. I've got the bracelet that she made me, always sitting here with me too. Try to get your daughter's good luck going with us, Chris. Because she's got hotter hands than anybody that I know. Yeah, it doesn't matter what year it is. Pro debut is always going to be fun, no matter what. Pro debut is hard to beat. All right, we'll do this box and we'll do our giveaway. We've got 3 boxes sitting here, 3 blasters. Plus, we got a little bonus. In case you've been watching the breaks recently, you know what I'm talking about. I don't like to advertise it. I like to have it be a surprise for the new folks, but there he is right there, Hyun Suk Jang. There's my guy. All right, let's see our chromes. Hyungchan Travis Bazana, the cover boy, Marcelo Meyer, Kuroda Grauer. We got James Tibbs and Alexander Albertus. Those are our chromes. Hyunsuk Jang, Sean Keys, McCage, Ledesma, Messina, DeMartini, Morales, Kyle Teal, Griff O'Farrell, Reinders, Clark, Diao, Anthony, Nankill, And here we go. What the hell? Why is a Republican calling me? That's weird. All right, we got Theo Gallen for the River Dogs drafted. Ballpark Promos, Sam Basayo, 30th anniversary jersey. Oh, we got Blue Chrome, and it's the Yankees. Blue Chrome, Ben Hess out of 150. Wow, all the blues have been from New York. 147 of 150, Ben Hess. I got to say, though, this looks way, way off top to bottom. Look at that little piece of blue down there and this big old gap up top. So definitely off-centered with the Ben Hess, but it is what it is. Let's see what we got in the back. We got an auto. Chase Burns for the Reds out of 199. So a double refractor pack, a blue refractor, a base refractor auto. On card 183 of 199 for Chase Burns. These autos do look good on the refractor, even though they're, I mean, kind of high numbered out of 199. I love the on-card aspect of those. Yeah, very cool. Chase Burns out of 199. Reds. Were the Reds... no, Reds did not get traded, if I remember. Reds is Frank. Yeah, bummer on the centering of this Ben Hess, though. Because it's pretty egregious. The centering on this one. Very bad top to bottom. We'll toss him in the back there. All right, well, we only got 6 packs in 2025 and 4 autos, so they do come. Ooh. We might have some more color back here. Maybe not. I think I'm just seeing the reflection here. I'm seeing that red reflection on the chrome. And I'm thinking I'm seeing red. I'm not. Eduardo Quintero. Nishida. Rico Nishida. Slade Caldwell. Leo DeVries. PJ Morlando. And Braylon Morrell are our chromes. We got Ryan Stafford. Sterling. Rucker. Jesus Made. Henry Ramos. Spencer Nivens. Jackson Ferris. Blake Mitchell. Campos. Head. Muth. Painter. Gonzalez, Sikora, Mitchell, and I think we got some upside down stuff. Let's see what we got. We've got something back here. Rodney Green, got a base card hiding in the back. We've got, all right, 2 upside down cards. First one, League Elites Colby Thomas for the Aviators. And more blue. And more New York blue. Unreal. I know it does look like a bat knob a little, doesn't it? More Yankees in blue. It is Bryce Cunningham. Much better centering on that one. Blue foil out of 150. The Yankees killing it. 3 blues. 66 out of 150. Bryce Cunningham. Another blue Yankee. Crazy. Who's got the Yankees? Let's take a look. Frank. Killing it. And there's that Mitchell. Yankees just scooping up all the blue parallels except for that one right there. That's all right. Let's just get some different colors. That's all we got to do. Hagen Smith, some reds. Stuff like that. Cole Mathis, Ramirez, Solano, Wolkow, Jason Churio, Rodney Green. It's our chromes. Hagen Smith, Vargas, Morales, Caminiti, Bonemer, Calaz, Solano, Rodriguez, Cook, Smith, Mathis, Montez, Almeida. We got Seaver King, and we got some purple. All right, we got 3 upside downs. Let's see what we got. First one, wow, Jackson Ferris. Another nice name for the Dodgers. 2 base Dodgers autos. Jackson Ferris in 2025. Pulled a few Jackson Ferris in 2024 as well. But Dodgers, you gotta love them. Dodgers and White Sox, probably the 2 most loaded checklists in all of 2025. All right, what else we got here? We got to have some color. We've got a purple foil Esteban Mejia for the Spartanburgers. I know that is Texas. That's the Rangers, I believe. If I remember correctly, Spartanburgers are the Rangers. 74 out of 125, purple refractor. Very cool. Purple, purple. We don't have any purple up. Let's throw another stand up there for purple. Let's turn it around so it actually works, though. All right, still got one more hiding down here. Xavier Isaac for the Biscuits, which I believe is Tampa Bay. Which makes no sense why they would have a biscuit in Tampa Bay. I don't think of them as that kind of the South. Biscuits and gravy. All right. Pena, Rucker. There's Dalton Rushing. Walcott, Hightower, and Dollander is our chromes. Moore, Familia, Jenkins, Southsign, Santucci, Cunningham, Pete, Hauk, Charlie Condon, Williams, Drayling, Montgomery, Miller, Hightower, Basayo. Back to the hits. I love it. Here we go. It's an auto. Rodney Green for the Ports, and we got more orange underneath as well. All right. Rodney Green, the Ports, I believe that's the A's, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Rodney Green. Rodney Green, 90 of 99 for the Stockton Ports. No green yet. 90 of 99, not bad. We got a Colson Montgomery sitting here for the Charlotte Knights. Underneath that, though, we've got some orange for the Jumbo Shrimp. The Jumbo Shrimp is Miami, I believe. Miami. Jared Cerna. Orange foil. $15 of 25, Jared Cerna. I believe that's Miami. Muck. If that is, that's Muck. We'll throw this one behind the auto. A couple nice oranges. Keep those together. All right, there we go. Colson Montgomery is a ballpark promo. And there's a base Sam Basayo. 2 packs to go. Let's see. We've got 1, 2. I think we've got one more to go. One more auto. Looks like we may have some color. Jonathan Long, Walker Janik, Henley, Ramos, Montgomery. There's Zaire Hope in chrome. Parker, Burkholder, Alcantara, Castillo, Cortez, Waldschmidt, Restituyo, Jordan, Mejia, Honeyman, Freeman, Bashirs, Carrig, DeBarge. We've got a drafted Kalen Culpepper. And if I can get him off, we got something else down here. Let's see, what else do we have? A Shedry Vargas hiding in the back. We've got a... Ooh. Is that a green wave? We'll see. Jason Churio. And for the Spartanburgers, Malcolm Moore, green wave refractor. Very cool. Green wave out of 99. That's 52 of 99. 52 of 99. Again for the Rangers. Very cool. We'll throw the refractor up front. And the Jason Churio is League Elites for the Carolina League. All right, last pack of this box. So go ahead and start typing in your numbers, 4, 2, or 0. Take your vote. Let's hear what it is, and let's open some stuff up and get some mystery boxes and some mystery stuff. Zanatello, Ferris, Vetrano, back-to-back Dodgers, McGonigal, Lewis, Sloan. Ski says 0, first number on the board. Chase Harlan. There's Trey Savage. That'd be a nice name to see here. Tears, Smith, Lombard. There's Jack. Lorenzo, Miller, Culpepper, Dix, Cespedes, Kuroda Grauer, Tibbs, Albertus, and here we go. Last bit of fun. Let's flip it over. Oh, that's our auto. Let's see it. Ethan Anderson for the Ironbirds. That's going to be the Orioles. Right? Ironbirds. Thought that was on card for a second, but it is a sticker. Baltimore one-time fan. Got your first auto. Maybe we got more hiding somewhere. But there it is. Ethan Anderson. Put that one right there in the back. All right, we got Sam Basayo. We got upside down cards everywhere. And looks like we've got gold. That's boom. Cole Carrig is an X-Fractor for the Spokane Indians. I believe that is Colorado, maybe? Can't remember. Cole Carrig for the Spokane Indians. And Eli Serrano, gold foil. Eli Serrano is number 5 of 50. Check that out. Same forwards and backwards. 0550. I love it when that happens. Nice little unique thing there. Eli Serrano. Very young. What is this? The ACL? Is that what they are? ACL Mets? St. Lucie Mets. First gold out of 50. Not bad. Very good. Congratulations, Ogre. And there's our Albertus base. All right, let's count up our votes. Let's see what we're going to open. All right, hopefully we're saving the best for last in the last box. Let's see what we got. Let's see our numbers. 0242. 02420. So it looks like we got a tie between 0 and 2 right now. So throw up some more numbers. We got 2 zeros, 2 twos, 1 4. Let's hear some numbers. We might have to have Zahiba be the The tiebreaker. Zero, 2, or 4. If not, I can roll a dice. Let's see. Do we have a 2 on here? Okay. I can roll a dice. It can be either be 2 or there's a blank one. 2, blank, 2, blank, 1, 1. So even odds. I don't have a 4 on here. So what do you think? 2, 0. Should I roll the die? Let's roll the die. This is different. 2 or 0, whatever it lands on first. 2 is a blank. If it lands on the 1, we'll redo it. Here we go. There we go. 2. First one right there. Number 2. All right. Envelope number 2. We're playing 4. Redemption number 1. 2024 Series 1. Number 2 is 2024 Archives. Blaster box. And number 3, I hinted it earlier, brand new 2025 Update Blaster. So there it is. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get. Let the fates decide. I agree. All right, here we go. Redemption number 3. That's the brand new Update Blaster. So that's fun. And also, let's move these out of the way. Also, we've got the cash rules everything around me. It is a 5-er. A nice 5 spot's going to go out to someone. Who's that going to be? Let's find out. Let's spin the wheel and find out who gets the 5-er. All right, there's our... that. We'll put this 5 up here real quick. Always fun to give away some money. Always fun. All right. Wheel of names on my son's tablet. So here we go. That's everybody's name. We got them all in there. Everybody's name in there. Where does it say? Right there. We got 15 entries. It was buy one, get one. Pick one, get one. All right, let's full screen. And let's spin a Rooney. Here we go. Wow, that was a short one. Meg, just like that. Meg gets the 5-er. Got to write that down so I don't forget it. This is a... bingo. I love it. I love being able to picture when you guys get your packages and you open this up and bam, $5 bill waiting for you. How cool is that? There's also a 20 in here for the new folks. If you don't know, in one, look, let's just see where it was. There's a 5. So it had to be in the 4. It's going to either be a 5 or There it is. There was the 20 in number 4. So I think that's fun. There we go. Number 4. That's where it was. Bam. King Dave, what's up? All right, here we go. Here's our blaster now. We gave away some cash. Now let's find some good stuff. These were all pre-ordered blasters that I had when they first did the update pre-orders. I ordered some blasters as well, so these are pre-order blasters. Hopefully that means that they're loaded. As loaded as the jumbos have been. I haven't opened a hobby yet. But the jumbos I opened were pretty awesome. All right, 2025 update. Let's see it. Andrew McCutcheon is a Stars of MLB card. I really wish they would discontinue that card line, that little insert set. Marshawn, Maul, we got some Braves, Garabito, Horton, Davidson, Ray, Soroka, Caratini, and look at that, something upside down. 2 somethings upside down. What the hell? Why are people calling me right now? Caratini, and we've got a silver foil, Carlos Rodon. Again, top and bottom, if you want to call it top and bottom, based on your orientation. Not very centered. We got another silver foil, and also I'm noticing dings in the corners down here. Dings in the corners for sure. Carlos Rodon and Steven Matz. Hey, I love it. I'm a degen too. Like I said, I just got my cards from Ogre. Oh, we got more. Shohei Ohtani is a Stars of MLB. Got more stuff. All right, let's do the holiday parallel first. It's for Miami. It is Wagaman. Eric Wagaman. Ghosts, orange foil. No number on the Ghosts. But yeah, like I said, I was just in Ogre's break. So, I'm a degen just like you. We're the same. Same. Henderson, Freeman. There's a Nick Kurtz. It's paper, but it's Kurtz. Allen, Padres, Sisk. How cool would it be to pull like a golden mirror or something out of a blaster? Hyesung Kim, rookie debut. Tanner Gordon, Ballesteros, Phillips, and what is this? Is this a Night Terrors? Pete Crow Armstrong. We got the Ohtani. And it is Night Terrors, Pete Crow Armstrong. I got to tell you, I am not impressed with Topps in these last 2 releases as far as damage control has been. Because all of these corners are kind of soft. A lot of these cards I'm seeing. A pro debut as well. Soft corners for sure. Chandler Simpson. He'll get it. The children of degenerates, they will understand one day. Chandler Simpson pulled his redemption, a green Real One auto out of update. McGreevy, Martin. There's some Dodgers. Andrew Heaney, grand giveaway. Lau, Caro, Johnson, Presley, Bergert, and Estrada. Not much in that one. Oh, that's nice. Basketball, man. The prices of that are just insane. Zach Veen. We got a Holiday. Oh, this one's a little different. Gibson Garabito for the Rangers. Dobbins, Walker, Paris, Workman, Hayward, Geraldo, Higashioka, Tidwell, Maldonado. Let's see what we got here. Vlad Jr., foil, and Joe DiMaggio. I like that they foiled up these 35th anniversaries for update. I like it. Mike, how's it going? Marcelo Meyer, stars of MLB. Cruz, Sterner, Rosario, Schwelly, Beatty, Dollander, Handley, Sheets, Asuna, Rollison, and Thomas. Come on, Blaster. Give me something numbered at least. There's some Braves. Azuna and Albies. Power pairs. Power in pairs. Atlanta Yankees. Paddock, Kitchen, Paredes, Dollander, Herrera, Wagaman, Medroth, Gordon, Evans, Pilar. Looks like we've got a mystical. Underneath Cam Smith, we've got a mystical Paul Skeens. That's pretty nice. How many other breaks are you going to pull a Paul Skeens mystical in a pro debut break? Very cool. I love these mysticals. I think they're cool. I liked them last year. I like them this year. Hard to tell which one I like more. Maybe last year. Maybe this year. I don't know. I like them, though. I like the mysticals. Last one. Spencer Torkelson. Oh. We do got something numbered at least. We got a gold out of 2025. Let's leave Torque there. Birdie. Alvarez. And look, again, I'm seeing these bottom left corners. Boom, boom, boom. Birdie. Alvarez. Del Castillo. All soft. Dunn. Abel. Torrens, McCusker, Durbin. Let's see what we got here. Torkelson. Gleyber Torres is a foil. We've got a hollow foil. Manuel Margot. And out of 2025, this is going to be a base card on the back. 2025 for the Orioles, Ramon Laureano. That is 1506 out of 2025. 1506. We'll put that gold behind this gold. Very different golds. All right, that was our blaster. So let's get into our last hobby box. Move those over a little bit. Let's get these base cards out of the way. All right, last box. 4 more autos. Let's bless this box as much as we can. There we go. All right, let's get her opened up. All right, next up, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing next. Oh, what the heck? We're missing an entire pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not missing a pack. Wow, okay. So what could that mean for it to be that thin? It looks like this one right here is thinner than the rest. That may mean that we have like one giant patch in there. Something like that. Because for them to be missing that much space, usually they would take cards out of a pack to make room for a big fat relic or something. So, who knows? Dang, I don't know. It is 6 packs. It looked like one was missing, but there were 6. All right, let's see what we got. Again, I get messed up. I see the reflection. I think we got color. Moore, Alcantara, Jenkins, Hidalgo, Moore, and Cabrera. We got Caldwell, Flores, Ramirez, Hernandez, Pena, Sanabria, Rushing, Williams, Drayling, Montgomery, Miller, Hightower, Basayo, Mejia, Honeyman. Oh, you agree with me. I hope so. I hope that's why. Cody Freeman. We got a Dodger on the back. Kellen Lindsey. That's another good Dodger right there, too. Kellen Lindsey. Very young. Colson Montgomery for the Charlotte Knights. League Elites. Let's hope for a 1-of-1 patch. Something along those lines. It's kind of a blessing that I was like, whoa, we're missing a pack. And then you see it. And let's hope. Pete, Kendall, Burkholder, Familia, Clark, DeMartini. We've got Guerrero, Urena, Matthews, Wolkow, Payne, McLean, Griffin, Lynn, Cespedes, Grauer, Tibbs, Albertus, DeVries, Morlando, Morel, Bernard Moon. I don't think I've seen him at all. I think that's the first Moon I've seen. Walker Jenkins, Ballpark Promos. And underneath, do we have our first auto? I would imagine so. For the Mets, Jeremy Rodriguez out of 199. Another numbered Mets card. Very nice for Ogre. So when I opened the box, TJ, it looked like I only had 5 packs, but I counted them and there's 6 packs. So, I'm thinking that pack might be missing cards because it's got a nice big fat relic in it. But we'll see. We got 4 packs to go. 3 more after this one. Ooh. Again, is that color? Or is that something upside down? I think it's upside down. Dix, Kalaz, Teodo, Benj, McLean, and Baez. Jared Thomas, Arias, Johnson, Bazana, Meyer, Quintero, Nishida, Smith, Mathis, Montez, Almeida, King, Hauk, Condon. And here we go. Let's get into the good stuff. Auto again. It is another auto. It is for the Dodgers, Chase Harlan. 3rd Dodgers auto. All of them base. That's a nice looking auto though. Chase Harlan. He's been working on it. He's been practicing. That is a clean looking auto. Good for you, Chase. Put you in the back. Oh, come on. All right, let's see what else we got. We've got more upside down cards. We've got color. We've got a green foil, it looks like. Green foil for the Threshers. We know who that is, don't we, Ski? Burkholder, 57 of 99. Ran out of sleeves. Let me get some new sleeves. And it's not a foil, it's a chrome. It's a green refractor out of 99. Griffin Burkholder. That's a Phillies card. Yeah, it's going to snow tonight too. Not at my house, but about 15 miles away where my kids go to school, it's going to snow there. So they might have a snow day tomorrow. 57 of 99. And yes, I live in Southern California. Wild stuff. Aiden Miller. Ballpark promos, Military Appreciation Night. And Josh Caron. I don't think that there's any number on these. It's kind of like an aqua refractor. No, it is. Oh my gosh, 75. I must be thinking of update that the aquas are not numbered. 25 of 75. 25 of 75. Pretty nice. For the Nuts. That's Seattle. Who's got Seattle? Meg. Another hit. Yeah, I live in Southern California, but I live up in the high desert, so so I'm not like down low by the beach. Waldschmidt, Bateman, Jordan, Karen, Head, Freeman, Keys, McCage, Ledesma, Messina, McGonigal, Lewis, Sloan, Green, Vargas, Fontenelle, Doty, Durbin. Isn't the Fontenelle the part of the soft spot on a baby's head? Look at this. We do have a relic here. It's thick. Not super thick, like a 1 of 1 might be. But let's see what we got. We have an Auto-Relic Matt Shaw. 38 of 50. What a cool patch that is. 38 of 50. Matt Shaw. Cubs ended up being a random team, too. Who's got the Cubs? Oh, Chris. So did you trade the Cubs or not? Wowzers. All right, I think we need a bigger, one size bigger than that. 38 of 50. We kind of called it. Not a 1 of 1, but wow, what a nice patch. 38 of 50. Matt Shaw. There we go. Very cool. What a patch, though. That is dirty. Looks good. Very cool. Put that one right up there. Sweet. All right, Christian Campbell. We got more color. More upside down cards. We got something for the Padres. We've got a Caleb Durbin base card. Christian Campbell. There's another Caleb Durbin. X-Fractor. And Cobb Hightower is a blue. And again, I'm seeing it. Little soft on this corner down here. And the centering top to bottom is atrocious. So I know Topps is backed up with all the basketball that's coming out and all the football that's going to be coming out. This is what I was worried about, is seeing a lot of bad quality control. And I've seen it in Pro Debut and in Update, and it's kind of disappointing. Very disappointing. Campbell numbered? I don't think so. Well, let's double check. No, no number on the Campbell. Definitely worth a double check, though. All right, 2 packs to go, and I still think the other pack looked even smaller. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not just small and it doesn't have a lot of cards. Diao, Santucci, Hopkins, Burns, Teal, O'Farrell. We got Ferrer, Janik, Caron, Zanatello, Morgan, Vetrano, Flueling, Bashirs, Carrig, DeBarge, Miller, Culpepper, Dix, and some good stuff, hopefully. Let's see. Underneath Dix, we've got a purple Blake Mitchell for the River Bandits. Are these 125 in pro debut? Nope, 299. 128 out of 299. Oh, we wanted to see a Zaire Hope. A 4th base auto. Zaire Hope. And this is kind of that longer version. The first version's a little bit bigger, it seems like, that I've seen a lot of. And this is kind of spelling out his name a little bit more. Unbelievable. 4th Dodger base auto. And this one is the best one. Wild. Very cool. May, you got too many of those. I think you're going to have to give me one. All right, we got a J.D. Dix. Kalen Culpepper drafted. We got a Jack. I think this is the Stars of MLB, something like that. Jack Caglione. And a Kyle Teal out of 199. 10 of 199. Kyle Teal refractor. Where did Kyle Teal come from? Was it Boston? Kyle Teal out of 199. I'll put it over here. Very cool. I know, for real, there was no, or there was only like, wasn't there only like the red one or something? His Zaire Hope's Bowman first. There was like very, very few. But there was like no base. It was just very, very low numbered. Yeah, Red Sox to White Sox. Pair of Sox. All right, we got our base there. Always hiding. Hernandez, Castillo, Luciano, Anthony, Fontenelle, Mitchell. Last pack. Here we go. Gillen. Oh, there's Nick Kurtz. Finally got one of him. Christian Campbell. Jonah Tong. Finally got a base there. Luciano. There's another Jang. Jason Churio. Matheson. Walcott. Rodriguez. Dollander. Henley. Montgomery. There's a base Zaire Hope. Here we go. We got color. We got stuff. We've got, first off, Nate Nankill. For the Lugnuts. I believe that's the A's. It's another one out of 75. Nope. 191 out of 199. Nate Nankill. And again, that bottom right corner. It's not terrible, but hard to see it on camera, but in person, you can see it. Let's see. Can I kind of see it on the YouTube camera? It's a little bit worse in person, I would say. We got a legend, Buster Posey. Keep that one there. Buster Posey legend. And Arroyo, League Elites. Michael Arroyo for the Aqua Sox Mariners. And our last one is a blue refractor, 34 of 150, George Wolkow. Money over karma, taking the last hit for the White Sox. Money over karma. 34 of 150, George Wolkow. Oh. Ran out of top loaders. Open up a new box. We pulled 2 Wolkow autographs in our first few boxes of Pro Debut. And then finish it off with a blue refractor. There we go. Put it down that way. 34 of 150. All right, that was a fun one. Pro Debut is always fun. You guys are welcome. So here we go. Let's look what we got. We've got, I know we got some autos in there. Let's start here. Out of 299, we got CJ Kafis. That's our auto out of 299. Nate Nunkill, 191 of 199. I'm going to go with fuchsia. I'm going to say that's a fuchsia. We got Josh Caron out of 75. Out of 50, Eli Serrano. Nice gold foil. Not a chrome, but a foil. Ramon Laureano out of 2025. Got some purples. Blake Mitchell out of 299. And Esteban Mejia out of 125. That one's a chrome refractor, the Mejia. So many Dodgers autos. Let's see. Let's go with the greens. Griffin Burkholder. That's a green refractor out of 99. Green wave refractor out of 99. Malcolm Moore. And Rodney Green out of 99. A green foil auto. We had the Paul Skeens Mystical. Very cool. Love those. Love the Mysticals. I think they're really cool. Out of 199, we got the Kyle Teal refractor. We got the Jeremy Rodriguez out of 199 refractor auto. And Chase Burns out of 199 refractor auto. Very nice on that one. Let's see the blues. We got the Wolkow out of 150 for chrome. Hightower blue foil out of 150. Refractor out of 150, Cade Morris. Spencer Jones, blue foil out of 150. Terribly top to bottom centered, Ben Hess out of 150. That's a refractor. And a foil, Bryce Cunningham. Lots of blue Yankees in there. All right, couple base autos. Ethan Anderson and Glider Figueroa, 2024 and 2025. 2024. 2025. All right, now the big stuff. We've got an auto out of 25, an orange auto out of 25, Emmanuel Bonilla, orange foil. We got an orange foil non-auto, Jared Cerna out of 25. We got 4 Dodgers base autos. Chase Harlan, Zaire Hope, Jackson Ferris, and Dalton Rushing. Any Dodgers fan would be happy with those 4. Very, very nice. And the big one, out of 50, 38 out of 50, Matt Shaw, Auto-Relic. That's a refractor too. It is chrome, 38 out of 50, Matt Shaw. What a cool patch. Tennessee Smokies, very cool. Jumbo Auto-Relic, Matt Shaw. Very cool. All right, that does it. I think up next we're going to do more update. We shall see. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm going to get caught up on shipping and sorting what I have to do. And then I'll get one put up, I would imagine, early next week. But this weekend I'm going to probably be busy because it's my son's birthday. So we'll see. But I'm going to work on shipping tomorrow as much as I can. And that being said, have a good night, everybody. Thank you all. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a safe Friday tomorrow and enjoy your weekend. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy.